Jeremy Sockman here today with a look at a movie that wants to paint a picture for you using only two colors. What colors? If you answered orange and blue, you'd be dead wrong. It's black and white, and the picture being painted is Stardust Memories from Woody Allen. But what's the painting really about? Let's take a look. Woody Allen, in quite a feat of acting range, plays Sandy Bates, renowned filmmaker with a dilemma. Seems the studio's not too thrilled with his most recent arty project. He gets invited to a weekend retrospective of his work and decides the trip to the beach is just what the doctor ordered. One problem, he's so famous he can't get a moment's peace. He's hounded by fans, requests to attend events, endless questions, and the women in his life all demanding a piece of his time.
You know, I hope you brought your little tiny white cotton socks that I like, you know, because...
Listen, I left my husband.
Really?
He's thinking of settling down with Isabel, but she's got a couple of kids and might just be a little too mature for him. Then he sees hot young moviegoer Daisy and likes the way she thinks. But all the while, he can't stop thinking about his ex Dory, who is a fiery ball of, well, fire. He starts to wonder what he should do when he meets some space aliens, has a near-death experience, and, spoiler alert, realizes that he's down with Isabel after all.
I don't like it.
You
It's
don't
too
like
sentimental.
it? So what? It's a good sentimental.
Now, Stardust Memories is a bit of a weird movie to pin down. It's about a guy who makes movies, making a movie, taking a break to talk about his movies at an event to celebrate the movies he's made, all while thinking about making movies, only to make more movies in the end. Got that? Good, because there's more. You see, Stardust Memories is really trying to answer the age-old question of why. Why make movies at all? Sandy Bates understands that life in the universe is all going to end at some point, and the so-called fans he meets that claim to love him and his work just want him to make goofy comedies and donate money to causes. Any attempts he makes to do something with more depth falls on deaf ears.
Mom's blind in one eye, deaf in one ear.
Oh, I hope the same side of the head, right?
Sandy comes to the conclusion that the entire endeavor of making a movie is ultimately pointless, when the only happy moment he's ever had was a quiet day listening to jazz with his ex. Doesn't matter what he's trying to say with his art, the people can't or won't hear it. The real theme of Stardust Memories is that there is no purpose to movies, life, or the universe. Ouch, if I had wrists, I want to slit them.
Faulty denial mechanism. Failed to block out the terrible truths of existence. In the end, his inability to push away the awful facts of being in the world rendered his life meaningless.
But there's one big problem with old Woody's grand message here. The point of this movie is that movies have no point. They're ultimately just empty, futile gestures when confronted with the vast nothingness of the universe. Woody, did you miss the obvious? The point of your movie is that movies have no point? Wouldn't that mean your own movie can't have a point? So you're not really making a point when you say the very principle of what you're doing can't make points. Try getting yourself out of that existential quandary, buddy.
You're nuts. You know how ridiculous this sounds?
So in the end, while Stardust Memories might look nice, its attempt to be a tale of sound and fury signifying nothing falls flat when it actually does signify something. Sorry, Woody, maybe next time you won't miss the obvious flaw in your logic. I'm Jeremy Sockman, and I'm giving Stardust Memories a hard pass.
What were you trying to say in this picture?
I was just trying to be funny.
Sometimes existential dread